Okay guys, so I am back for part 2 of this makeup look. I did do a wing off camera. I hope it is close to even. I know it's not going to be perfect. I can never get a perfect wing, but I am still trying. I'm still trying to experiment on how to do it and what the best way for me to do is, because I know there's a lot of different ways of applying eyeliner. So I hope you guys like it so far. I think I'm actually going to take this ColourPop Get Paid gel liner, and this is a gorgeous like bronzy rose gold shade that I have dug into quite a bit because I love it. And I'm going to take a liner brush from Sonia Kashuk, and I'm just going to, this is like a synthetic liner brush, so it's good for these like cream products. And I think I'm actually going to take this and I'm kind of going to go over the liner itself, the black liner. I'm not sure if I'm going to like, let's see what's going on here. Do I want to do this like this, or I don't know. I was thinking about doing maybe a double wing. I don't know. Yeah, let's do a double wing. But you can't really see it on camera, can you? Maybe not. I don't know if I should do a double wing or if I should leave it the way it was. I'm not really sure. I'll probably go back in now with the Wet n Wild. I'm just experimenting with what I like to use and stuff. So I wanted to use that liner from ColourPop because I think it really goes well with this look. So I might use it in the waterline. I'm not sure if I should keep it as a double wing or if I should just do, like, what do you guys think? Let's see. Not sure if I like the double wing because it's not like perfect, but I guess I'll keep it for now since my concealer's done and everything. I don't have to worry about messing it up with concealer. I took, by the way, if you guys were wondering, I took a Sonia Kashuk. This is just a fluffy brush. I'm not sure exactly what this one's called, but it's from the spring collection that she came out with this year. And I just use that to brush away my loose powder, if you were wondering, when I bake my under eyes. So, I guess I'm going to do double wing. I don't know, it's weird though, because it's like, I'm not going to have the shade coming from any other area except for the wing part. So, it's kind of awkward because you don't want to like, I mean, I could do it like on the super close to the lash line. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take it like super duper close to the lash line where even my black liner isn't, and I'm just going to put that shade. That way it's just not like randomly coming out of my eyes. It's kind of a pain in the butt. Because I'm going to get it on the black regardless, which is not what I want. I don't want to do that. So maybe I won't. I don't know. I'm just trying to kind of figure out what's going on here. Okay, whatever. So I'm just going to leave it like that. And now I'm going to, what am I going to do next? I know it was something, I think I'm going to curl the lashes, and now I'm going to put on some mascara. I'm just using a lash curler from Dollar Tree. I saw one the other day I actually really wanted from, what is that brand? I don't even know. It's some kind of brand. But I saw it at Marshall's, and I really wanted it, but I didn't get it because it was like all rhinestone. Like the little handles were like pink rhinestones. Really cute. So I'm just applying some mascara. The one that I'm using today is the CoverGirl Supersizer. I like this mascara, don't get me wrong, but I'm not like obsessed with it like everybody else is. I think everybody is on such a kick about it. The only way it really works super well for my lashes is if I do multiple coats and I use the curler before I curl my lashes. And sometimes I even have to use it afterwards. It doesn't really, I mean, it does good things for my lashes, don't get me wrong, but it's not like my top 3 favorite mascaras. Not even close. I have better ones that I like better, like L'Oreal Telescopic. I think it does a lot more for my longer lashes than what this mascara does for mine. So, oh, and by the way, if you guys didn't notice, the sun's back out. It decided to be nice and give me some sun for this video, so. Gosh darn it. So I try to kind of build them up to where I want them, like my lashes, when I am doing this step, because obviously I want it to be like volumized and stuff. I'm sorry, I gotta concentrate on this when I do this. Oh, and I also realized I probably should have done my foundation before I put on the under eye setting powder, but because you're not supposed to like mix powders with creams or anything like that, but it'll be okay. I'm not going to put any foundation in that area. That way it doesn't look like weird and doesn't like work, so. Heads up, this is the boring part of the video. Yeah. Especially, I kind of feel like with this mascara, it takes me a little bit longer to do my lashes just because, like, I'm very picky, so. I like the way it's turning out so far, though. So, I think I'm going to go back in with my liner because I feel like, you know, sometimes when you do your liner before your mascara and you almost feel like your liner just isn't on fleek anymore, that's what's going on with me right now. So I do apologize if you guys are like looking at my liner and you're like, bitch, it looks like shit. Yeah, I know, trust me. I am absolutely horrible with eyeliner, but I'm experimenting. It's one of those things that I'm just trying to do, so hope you guys don't mind. Anyway, I'm going to move on to priming my face. This is the Nivea Men Sensitive Post-Shave Balm stuff. This is actually supposed to be for men and before they shave. It's kind of like a lotion-like consistency, but a little bit thinner. And I really like to use this for a primer. I have this will be the second time I'm using this, and I am now hooked because it's fantastic and it smells so good. And it's just awesome. I really, really love it. So I'm using this because of Nikki Tutorials and also because of Kathleen Lights and Young, Wild, and Polished because everybody freaking loves it. And now I love it. So thanks, guys. And it's really cheap, too. You get like a big-ass container of it for like $5. And, I mean, you can't beat that for a primer. This is going to last me like years. So while I let that soak in, oh, it smells so good. I smell like a man. While I let that soak in, I'm going to work on my lower lash line. Yes. So for the lower lash line, I'm going to use a liner brush. I think I need to buy more liner brushes because honestly, I use these like crazy. Okay, so I'm just going to take a BH Cosmetics flat liner brush And I'm going to take some eye drops, and I'm going to prep the brush with some drops just for a more intense metallic finish for the shadows. So I'm going to take the shade that we used all over our lid, which is the L'Oreal Glistening Garnet shade, and I'm just going to use this underneath the lash line. And it's really important that I use this one because this one, even if I use this like literally all over, it's going to stay on my lower lash line more than anything. So this is even great as like I said, it almost has like its own primer in it. So I'm just going to use this all over the lower lash line, except for the inner corner. And I'm just going to kind of smudge it out a little bit. I really like the way the... Babe, I'm doing a video. Color looks underneath my eyes that matches with my ColourPop shade, so it's really pretty. I don't know what he wants. And now I'm going to, again, with the brush, because I feel like I lost a little bit of color, or I mean wetness of the eye drops. And I'm going to use the NYX Prismatic Shadow in the shade Punk Hearts. And this is the more like purpley shade I showed you guys on my outer corner that I used. And so I'm just going to take that on the outer corner of my lower lash line. And it's a really bold, like really pretty purple effect to the look. So I really like the way that looks. And let's see. Let me just go back in with Glistening Garnet. I'm going to try something real quick that I probably should not be doing right now, but I'm going to try it anyway on camera. Oh, let's see if it even like, you know how people do that like dramatic liner. That's what I'm going to do. If I can get the other shade to cooperate, or the other side, I mean. I just really like the way that looks. I just think it looks so cool. So that's why I wanted to do it. And for a tip for you guys, I'm definitely tapping off the excess of this shadow because obviously it has a lot of fallout. So that is what that looks like. I don't know why I'm deciding to do this. It's probably like a weird idea, but whatever. I just kind of went with it, and I do like the way it looks. It's so different. So people are going to be like, what are you doing? I don't know. So now I'm going to take the NYX Prismatic Shadow in the shade Fireball, and I'm going to use this on the center of the lower lash line, just like I did with the center of my eye above. This is obviously going to give it more depth and dimension. Yes. Okay, so now it's kind of like an ombre effect on my eyes. I don't even know. We're just going with it today, so I didn't even plan to do half the stuff I did in this video, and I'm just going with it. So that's how I like to do things around here. So this is my eyelash curler. Again, I'm just going to go in with this, and I'm going to use this now that my lashes are dry. That way I give it just a little bit more volume for my lashes. And now I'm going to take a liner. I think I might use the ColourPop Get Paid shade that I used for the second wing. I think I'm going to use this on a flat brush for my lower lash line. We'll see how this goes. This is a really gorgeous shade. I love it so much. It's like a bronzy. I already talked to you guys about the shade, but I'm going to talk to you guys about it again because I like it so much. So we're going to go in the waterline. Really pretty shade. And since I have the black liner on top, I'm not going to use a black liner on my waterline because I feel like it's going to close off my eyes, and that's not what I'm going for in this look. I'm going for a more awakened eye as usual because you guys know my eyes are small. So I need to do anything to accentuate the size of my eyes. And if you guys have like big eyes, you can do opposite obviously and just use the black as a liner. But I really like the effect that this gives to the lower lash line because it goes with everything, like all the makeup, like it just goes with it. So it looks really pretty. And now my eyes are watering because I touched my eye with literally the brush, like I touched it on accident. But it's still gonna look good though. So now I'm going to, I'll probably actually start with my foundation because my beauty blender isn't that wet anymore. Actually, let me go. No, I'm not gonna wet it. Maybe I'll do this. I'm going to take a spray. It's not as damp as I want it right now. So I'm going to take this priming spray and I'm just going to spray it all over this. I wonder if this is going to work. We'll see. We shall see. This is like a priming and setting spray, so I'm just going to kind of put it on the blender. It's kind of a cool concept. I never thought about doing that before, but see how it goes. And oh, let me finish up the eye real quick. I'm just going to put my Fierce FX Hard Candy Slow and Steady eyeshadow. This is the, it comes with 2 eyeshadows in this, and it doesn't give you a specific name for both. It just, for each, it just gives you the Slow and Steady Duo or whatever. So I'm just going to use the lightest shade that it comes with, which is like a really pretty champagne gold type shade. And I'm going to use an inner corner brush with some eye drops. And this is going to be for the inner corner of the eye to give it some lift there. Look at that. Oh. It's gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. And I mean, now your eye's like super awake and open. So I also forgot to do with the lower lashes, so I guess I'll do that. I just feel like my primer's been sitting here for so long that I'm like, oh my god, what if it like wears off? But I'm just going to quick do my lower lashes. This does not take me long at all for the lower lashes. I really have super long lower lashes, so it's just like kind of like a quick process for this part of the eye. So for Christmas, I think I'm going to get a camera and a tripod, so I'm hoping that you guys don't have to deal with part 1 and part 2s anymore. Fingers crossed, because babe, I'm still doing a video. Because I really know that that's like frustrating, and I hope I can get like editing to where you guys don't have to worry about like me doing talk throughs all the time, because it does take so much longer for me to do my makeup when I do talk throughs. And I'm hoping I can get to a point where I don't have to worry about that. So anyway, okay, so let's move on to the foundation. So Fit Me Matte and Poreless and Fit Me Dewy and Smooth. This is Buff Beige and Dewy and Smooth and Natural Ivory. So I'm going to mix the two on the back of my hand. Holy crap, my eyes took forever. This is already a 20-minute long video just on my eye makeup. What? So I do apologize for that. That's really annoying. But like I said, hopefully when I get like a tripod and a nice camera, I can actually figure out like how to edit and all that good stuff just for you guys, so that you don't have to deal with me doing these talk throughs. So I'm just coating my face in the mixture of foundation that I used, and I'm going to take my damp blender and use this. I really like the combination of these foundations together, and it really creates the perfect like color for my face. Right now it's a very weird shade that it normally isn't for some reason. I guess because like I used to have a tan in summer and now I don't. Now it's just like a weird, it's not like pale, but it's not like tan. I don't know. So this is just like helping me create a really nice, flawless face. So I'm taking the rest of the mixture of foundation that's on the back of my hand, and I'm taking this quickly down my neck and underneath my chin as well. Oh, I forgot this little area here. And I'm also going to take this on my ears just so that everything matches, and I use that last little bit of foundation. What is this? Dewy and Smooth? Yeah, okay. Sorry, I'm just like looking at the caps. I'm like, they both look the same. No, they don't. Okay. So now that I have my foundation on, I'm going to quick like run through this because I feel bad because this video is going to be so long. So I'm going to use my Measurable Differences contour kit, and I'm just going to use this darker shade to contour with. And I'm just going to quick take that, whoa, that's going to be strong. Take that shade and yeah, definitely we're going to blend that out, obviously. I'm just using my 301 contour brush from Real Techniques. And I wanted a really dramatic contour today, obviously, because I feel like I need it. Oh, and by the way, I wanted to use all drugstore products for this makeup tutorial because I wanted to show you guys you can do such a pretty look like very cheaply, I guess. Very cheaply. That doesn't make sense. You know what I mean. So now I'm going to take my BH Cosmetics stippling brush and I'm just going to blend that contour out just a little bit on this side just because it was a little bit strong. But I do like it. It's really pretty. So I'm going to kind of make sure it's defined and all that good stuff. And now I'm going to take a brush from Smashbox and I'm just going to use this to contour the nose. we did that. And I'm going to take a little bit on my stippling brush of the same color, and I'm just going to apply this to the perimeters of my face. And now I'm going to take this brush that I use the contour shade with on my face, and I'm just going to blend it out on my nose. Yep, we did that. Okay, so now I'm going to, let's see. Now I'm going to use my Physicians Formula bronzer. This is the Bronze Booster Glow Boosting 2-in-1 bronzer and highlighter in the shade medium to dark. I'm just using the bronzer parts, and I'm going to bronze the face. I'm just going to use my Real Techniques sculpting brush to apply this to the face because I do want a very bronze look. So this is more dense of a brush to just kind of pack that on. This isn't showing up as much as I want it to. It's probably just because I literally just got done like scraping my face. I know that sounds weird, but anytime, like I have really bad rosacea, and anytime that I get done contouring, my face is a little red for a little bit, and it does peek through my foundation because I'm literally sitting there like blending it out with that brush. It's kind of like scrubbing, so yeah. But I'm going to blend this in with the contour color. It's not as dark as I want, but it's dark enough. So I'm going to use a stippling brush, and I'm just going to take the same powder, and I'm just going to drag it underneath the neck and chin as usual, just so that we match. And I really like the diffused look that this what is this brush called? Stippling brush gives. And I'm also going to do the same thing with the contour shade that we used. Just to give a more defined look. Also going to pat that on the ears. And I'm going to take, I would take my loose powder, but I really don't have time. I'm just going to use a, just a regular like brush like this, and I'm going to take that yellow shade, that banana shade, and I'm just going to literally pack this on my brush, and I'm going to put it underneath my contour so that it really accentuates the contour. Normally I would bake this out with my other powder, like I said, but I really don't have time to bake right now, so I'm just dragging this underneath to quickly clean up that contour, which it does the job. So, and now I'm going to highlight, which is my favorite part. Duh. I'm going to use, first I'm going to start off with ColourPop Wisp, and this is a really gorgeous golden highlight. I have my small stippling brush over here somewhere. Here it is. I like to use a stippling brush and my finger for application of this. And I'm just going to take this on the highest part of my cheeks. Oh, guess who didn't put blush on? Me. I'll get back to that. Okay. We're gonna go back to the blush part for a second. This is the Sephora blush. This is a cream blush in the shade Flashy Fuchsia. Really dark cranberry shade. The reason why I wanted to use this today is because it was that cranberry color. I'm literally tapping it on my chin, or my chin, my cheek, and blending it out with a small stippling brush from e.l.f. because this is so freaking pigmented that you barely need like the slightest amount, especially if you're a lighter skin tone like I am. I think deep skin tones, you can use this. It's going to be a gorgeous blush. But also if you're like medium skin tone like me, you can use this with the lightest hand you have ever had. No lie. Because if you don't, you will look crazy. But this is just going to add a little bit of color to my cheeks. The reason why I wanted to put this cream product on instead of a other one is because this shade is like the cranberry color on our eyes, so I wanted to match. And now I'm going to kind of clean off the stippling brush. If you have another stippling brush with you, I highly recommend that you use that. But this didn't really have much product on it, so I'm going back in with that Wisp shade, and I'm putting this on the small stippling brush from e.l.f. And I am packing this on the cheekbones. I'm also going to put this on the cupid's bow, the chin, and the forehead, since I do have very dry skin. And the nose, down the bridge of the nose, all that good stuff. You just saw me do that. So this is a gorgeous highlight, but I am definitely going to mix some highlighters. I'm going to use this one. I'm also going to use the ColourPop new one. This is the Electric Slide shade. This is supposed to be a dupe for MAC Oh Darling, because it's like a straight gold, like no lie, straight gold. So yeah, that's gorgeous. Okay, so now I'm going to use powder because I feel like powders are really pigmented. And I'm going to actually take a flat kabuki brush because I really want my highlight to be crazy today. I'm going to use the Physicians Formula Vegas Strip Light Bronzer Custom Shimmer Strips. And I'm just going to use this. This is going to be a first impressions kind of thing because I haven't used this before. As well as the Electric Slide shade. I really do like it. It's really nice. Really, really pretty shade. Oh, yeah. The reason why I sometimes like to use a kabuki brush for the highlight is I feel like it just picks up so much product at once. And if you're working with a lightly pigmented or a very fine milled product, this is going to help pick up the product a lot quicker and easier, so you don't have to go back and forth. And I'm just doing the C-shaped motion as everybody has been doing lately. And that is my highlight though. So pretty. Now I'm going to set everything with my NYX Dewy Finish Setting Spray. And I'm going to soak that on the face because I want this makeup to last all night long. And now I'm going to do a lip quickly. Okay, so we're going to try out, hope I did not mess up my face just now. I'm going to let this dry and I'm going to try out a liquid lip, the new liquid lip from ColourPop that I purchased. This is another holiday exclusive. This is in the shade Teeny Tiny, and it is a dark mauve lip. I'm so excited to try this out, and I hope I like this color and it's not too dark for this look. Ooh, excited. Oh my goodness. This color is absolutely gorgeous. Okay, this is like my new favorite lip color. No lie. So beautiful. So now that I'm going to take down my hair, let it all out. And you know what? Honestly, I think I got like the first batch of ColourPop lippies. I heard that they were like super drying, which they were. This one doesn't feel as drying so far, so I'll keep you guys updated on that. I hope you guys enjoy this look. It's a little crazy dramatic and not what I was expecting to do, but I really, really love the way it turned out. It's just so, so pretty. Like, it's just very different. Like, you don't have to do this like inner eyeliner thing if you don't want to, and like mine will probably smudge throughout the day. I'm gonna kind of fix that one up a little bit. So I probably won't even end up keeping that part on, but I just wanted to share it with you guys because I don't know, I just like experimenting on camera. And yeah, so I hope you guys had a happy Thanksgiving, and got to spend it with your family and your loved ones. And this is the completed look. If you want to, you can switch it up with a nude lip, because nude lips are always gorgeous with any type of smoky, like dramatic eye. But I hope you guys enjoyed this makeup tutorial, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.